Good morning, children. This video is about nucleic acid hybridization and blotting technique. Okay, what is a nucleic acid? That is DNA or RNA is called a nucleic acid. So DNA and RNA is called a nucleic acid. So what is called hybridization? Hybridization means that is here the two DNA which is get mixing or which is get annealing or which is get connected. That is the DNA which is mixing is called the hybridized. Okay, it is mixing of DNA hybridization. What is called and nucleic acid hybridization is one technique along with the blotting technique. Blotting means immobilization. You are going to immobilize the DNA here, DNA or RNA or protein. Okay, so immobilize means immovable. That is, it cannot move. Okay, that means you are going to fix the DNA or the RNA or the protein on the solid support. Okay, so that is blotting technique. In this, the restriction enzyme. Actually, I am going to explain this apparatus like you saw in the agarose gel electrophoresis. This is you should know about this electrophoresis. This apparatus is a blotting apparatus. Okay. This apparatus which consisting of, this is a tray, plastic tray, and this consisting of liquid-like substances is called the transfer buffer. Agarose gel electrophoresis apparatus consisting of normal buffer. But if you see here, this is called a that is a transfer buffer. Okay, and this buffer consisting of support. That is the supporting block. This is some solid support. It is in a somewhat square in the shape, on which only we are going to place our gel. What is that? We are going to place our gel. This is a green item is called the gel. That is, this gel is done. It is undergone a agarose gel electrophoresis process with DNA. So that gel is taken and we are keeping on the supporting block of this blotting apparatus. Okay, and then on top of this block, this gel electrophoresis, we are going to place the nitrocellulose membrane. What is this? Nitrocellulose membrane. It is a type of membrane which is mainly used for the purpose of to taking up the DNA, RNA and protein. Okay, so it is take up the DNA which is coming out from the which is coming out or which is migrate to, towards the nitrocellulose membrane by the buffers. Okay, the buffers once it's start is absorbed by this agarose gel electrophoresis, because I told you agarose gel electrophoresis means the gel is a polymeric molecule, that is complex network of polymeric molecule. In between that molecule you will be having a small pore size. Through that pore size only the DNA, this buffer will be moves towards the nitrocellulose membrane, and the DNA which is present in this gel which is carried by this buffers which is moving towards towards on the paper, that is nitrocellulose membrane filter paper. Okay, through the capillary action, that is it's move unidirectionally. That is, this buffer is nothing but it is like water like solution, so it is moves towards towards with the capillary force. Okay, like that it is moving along with this capillary force or the capillary action of the buffer. The DNA in the nitrocellulose membrane is carried to the agarose gel 2, it is carried to the nitrocellulose membrane. Okay, so this is this nitrocellulose membrane. Now it is present or placed at the nitrocellulose membrane. Okay, after that we are removing this gel and we are putting into the hybridization bottle. That is fifth step you have to come. In that, the hybridization bottle, already I said hybridization means mixing of the DNA. Here the DNA will be in the single standard. Once you are putting in the hybridization bottle, that bottle already consisting of radioactive labeled DNA probe. What is called radioactive DNA labeled DNA probe means this is have some fluorescent effect. DNA probe. DNA probe means some known size, that is this particular, that is 2000 base pair of the DNA content, the DNA size, we know that known size of the DNA is called, and it should be a radioactive labeled. It should be labeled with a radioisotope. What is the isotope that you have studied in the chemistry, right? So that radioisotope labeled DNA is used. So that radio labeled DNA, known size DNA labeled radiotope is called this is DNA probe. Okay, this probe is already present in this bottle and we are putting this gel into the bottle so that the DNA probe, that is the known size of the DNA, that is hybridized or that is complementary with that particular strand of the DNA. Okay, suppose example, the DNA that consisting of a C and G is there. Okay, suppose you are putting in the bottle, it go and bind with the G and G is go and bind with the C. So it's a template strand, it is complementary strand. So it is going and binding with this thing. Suppose A T is there, T. It is going and bind with the T with the double bond and the T is go and bind with the A, that is adenine. Okay, so this is complementary, that is complement to C is always complement to G, G is always complement to C, A is always complement to T, T is always complement to A. These are all the bases of the present in the DNA that you have studied in the last year. Okay, based on their complement, it going and attaching, which is present in the DNA probe from their hybridization bottle consisting of the gel DNA. Okay, now you are again removing this gel and you are doing the now that all the complementary DNAs are go and bind with that part according to the particular DNA sequences. Next you are doing a autoradiograph. This autoradiograph will show you only the double stranded DNA with the complementary DNA. Okay, so this is just a experimental way of the blotting technique and along with the hybridization. So I have to tell you, this blotting means that is immobilizing the DNA as I explained here. So we are going to blotting the or immobilizing the DNA or RNA protein on the nitrocellulose membrane, on by which this technique we can identify the DNA. Okay, so this is a blotting technique they are telling. Okay, and this blotting technique, there are three types is there, that is southern blotting, northern blotting and western blotting. So these are all this blotting is used for to identify the DNA. This is used for identify the RNA. This is used for identify the protein. This is very important in cases of the AIDS. Okay, so AIDS patient AIDS kana virus kana particular DNA will be extracted by this technique only. Okay, so this is about your technique. Okay, in this southern technique we are just transferring the gel onto the transfer the gel to separate the DNA. And this technique, it is transfer the gel to separate the RNA. This is used to transfer the gel to the blotting apparatus to separate the protein. Okay, so the southern blotting only I have explained here, because it is in this we are separating the DNA. First, this is first method. First we are taking the DNA as such whole. By using of the RE, restriction endonuclease enzyme, it making the different DNA, whole DNA into a different DNA fragments. These fragments we are running on the agarose gel electrophoresis. That is second step. In the next step we are adding this gel electrophoresis. This gel part is putting into the container consisting of alkaline solution. Why we are putting this gel into the alkaline solution means it is making the denature of the DNA. That is double stranded DNA which is get denatured into a single stranded DNA. Okay, this is third step. And fourth step, that is our running, that what I explained you in the earlier, that is this is about your blotting technique. After the blotting, in this supported medium is there, and on top of the nitrocellulose membrane and gel is there, nitrocellulose membrane, filter paper, glass and weight. These are all for the just supporting and it is making weight. Okay, so we should not disturb this, so that we are keeping this much weight over here. Okay, so the nitrocellulose membrane will trap the DNA. When this buffer is drawn up or through the unidirectional force or the capillary action will take up the DNA from the gel to the nitrocellulose membrane. After this experiment is over, we are removing this gel and putting into the fifth step of the hybridization bottle. That bottle consisting of radioactive labeled DNA probe. Then it is actually we are removing this and we are doing autoradiograph. Autoradiograph will show you the DNA which is attached to or complement to their corresponding molecules. Okay, so this is about your southern blot. Generally this is about your blotting technique they are telling. Okay, so this is about your blotting technique. The technique is same, but the thing we are getting the DNA in case of southern blotting, it is discovered by southern scientist in the year of 1975, and this northern is getting by the 1979 by the Alvin is a scientist. Okay, it is also called northern blotting, but here we will be using a nitrocellulose membrane in the membrane. This membrane is very important, nitrocellulose membrane. This membrane is used in the blotting technique, southern blotting technique, but instead of this technique, the membrane will be using a amino benzyl oxy methyl aminobenzyl oxymethyl membrane we are using. So this membrane is prepared from the Whatman filter paper. Whatman 540 filter paper. Whatman 540 is a filter paper. In that filter paper we can make this benzoxyl methyl membrane, aminobenzoxy methyl membrane we can make from the 540 Whatman filter paper. In that filter paper we can make this filter paper, and this is specific for the to identify or to separate the RNA through the northern blotting technique. And if you are taking a western blot technique, we can use this different kind of proteins, like especially in this technique we will be using, this is the same solid support is there, but here we will be using the antibody to take up the, to capture the antigen. Okay, so this is about your this thing. This is about this thing, and you should know what is the DNA probe that is given in your Arduino box. The DNA probes is nothing but it is a radio labeled isotope or the non-isotope DNA sequences, which is known the size of the DNA sequences, which known the size of the DNA, and which is maybe isotope or the non-isotope, which is used as the known size of the DNA or the marker DNA to identify the particular or the accurate size of the unknown DNA. That is called DNA probe, which is more commonly used in the northern and southern blotting. Okay, so and what is the ELISA? You should know. ELISA is a technique, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. It's a technique mainly used to identify the different kind of pathogens, plant pathogens and viruses. We can identify this method. Okay, that's all about this nucleic acid hybridization and blotting technique. Okay, based on this they will be asking you even the 2 mark 3 mark from this question, so you may get this question different types of questions from this. Okay, so this is very important, and in your textbook they have given you, that is the tabular column, like the DNA will be separated by this, so this is very important. Thank you.